Would you like to live next door to a prison? In fact, let me upgrade that. Would you like to live next door to 2 prisons? In fact, no, hang on a second. Let me go one step further. Would you like to live next door to 3 prisons? Because it says that residents in a quiet Lancashire village have been left fuming over approved plans for a super prison to be built on cherished greenbelt land. And that's exactly as it sounds as well. They've already got 2 prisons in the area, because it says that they've signed off, well, Angela Rayner, no doubt. Angela Rayner has signed off on the controversial 1,700 inmate prison in Ulnes Walton. And if we scroll down a little bit, because it explains the story quite well, it says the village, which has just 2,672 residents, already has 2 prisons. It's got a Category C called HMP Weimar and a Category B called HMP Garth. But now they want to just turn it into a basically what they're calling a mega site, with 3 facilities housing 3,800 inmates. And obviously I know these people have to go somewhere, but there's a couple of prisons by me. But they're a good few miles apart. It's quite a distance in between them. But to have 3 prisons in one town, like I say, that really is mad. Because not only that, right, they outnumber the residents. You've got 3,800 inmates, but we've got 2,600 residents. I just don't, honestly, I just don't understand why they would put 3 prisons in a very small town. As villages go, that's really not a big village at all. And now they're going to have more prisoners than residents. It just goes to show that, when it comes to Labour, they say they're all about the people. But a couple of months later, and they're just filling your town with prisons. And I will say as well, I've actually got a friend that works in the prison service. It's a female as well. Would you imagine that? Genuinely a prison officer. And she said to me the other day that she's got some quite decent information. But before I say anything, I'm going to have to ask for proof. She said it was to do with the prison service, just employing people from overseas. But like I said, there's no way on earth I'm going to bring that to you without some form of proof. So I'm going to have to ask her more questions. But with this, like I said, I really don't think these people want this in their garden. Like I said, I know they got to go somewhere, and they're going to have to spread them out all over the UK. You can't just send them to Australia. Those days are done. You can't just do that anymore. You can't just send them to the other side of the planet. So we do have to put them somewhere. But I think 3 prisons in one town, like I said, honestly, I think that might be a bit too much. And as always, thank you for becoming one of the 58,269 subscribers.
This country has gone crazy.